Three-dimensional solids. Three-dimensional solids. Categories and characteristics of three-dimensional solids. Prisms. Prisms have two congruent polygon bases which are parallel to one another. Sides are rectangular or parallelograms, and they are named by the shape of their base. For example, this is known as a rectangular prism because the base is in the shape of a rectangle. Next, we have pyramids. Pyramids have one polygon base with a vertex opposite it. Here's the polygon base. The vertex is up here at the top. The sides are triangular, and the shape is named by the shape of the base. The base is a rectangle, so this is known as a rectangular pyramid. Cylinders. Cylinders have two congruent circular bases which are parallel to one another. The sides are curved. Cones have one circular base with a vertex opposite it. The sides are also curved. For a cone, you'll notice here's a circular base with a curved side. This point up here is known as the vertex, which is opposite the base. Vocabulary word for 3D solids. 3D is a short way to write three-dimensional, and the first word we're looking at is face. A face is the flat surface of a polyhedron. For those not familiar with the word polyhedron, that is the mathematical term or general mathematical term for any three-dimensional object. You're looking at the front face of this polyhedron or three-dimensional solid. The next word is edge. The edge is the line segment formed where two faces meet. So if I look at the front face and the top face, and right here, that red line denotes an edge where the two faces meet. The next word is vertex. The plural is vertices. That is a point where three or more faces or edges meet. So if I look up here at this vertex, where my cursor is, that is a place where three faces or three edges meet. A polyhedron. The plural is polyhedra. This is the more formal definition. A polyhedron is a solid that is bounded by polygons called faces. An edge is the line segment formed by the intersection of two faces. A vertex is a point where three or more edges meet. In this picture, you'll notice highlighted here is the face. An edge is a line segment where two faces meet. And then a vertex is where three or more edges come together. Building on our definition of polyhedron, we're going to go through this sort activity. Now, a polyhedron is a three-dimensional figure whose faces are all polygons. That is key. So we're going to sort this figure to the appropriate side. And remember, the faces are all polygons. So I'm going to start with this rectangular prism, and all the faces here are polygons. The sides are rectangles, and the two bases are squares. So that counts as a polyhedron. The same thing for this pentagonal prism. The bases are pentagons and the sides are rectangles. That is also a polyhedron. This cone, however, is not made up of polygons. The faces are not polygons because the base is a circle and the sides are curved. Therefore, that is not a polyhedron. This pyramid has a hexagon for a base and the sides are triangles. All those shapes are polygons. Therefore, that is a polyhedron. However, this cylinder has circles which are not polygons, therefore this is not a polyhedron. This pentagonal prism, just like the other one, is also a polyhedron. The same can be said for the cube, and the same can be said for this pyramid. Those are all polyhedron. The cylinder is not a polyhedron because the circle at the base and the curved sides are not polygons. So for an object to be a polyhedron, the sides and faces all have to be polygons.